Hey guys, Tubbz here, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're reacting to Jimmy Carr's Riskiest jokes. Let's jump into it.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying. It's almost impossible to explain that shit away.
Oh my god.
I bought a rape alarm because I kept on forgetting when to rape people. Yeah, bloody marvellous. When I was a kid, I was scared of the dentist. He was a paedophile. I suppose that begs the question, how many fillings did he give me?
Oh my god.
I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7, plus postage and packing. That's how they get you. If only they'd put holes in that box.
Oh my god.
The joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief gig. I said to my girlfriend, I said, you want to experiment with a role-play rape fantasy? She said, no. I said, that's the spirit.
Oh my god.
Rape is such a horrible word, though. It's such a harsh, brutal, awful word. Rape. That's why I prefer to call it a struggle snuggle. You couldn't stay mad at a struggle snugglist, could you? Bloody adorable. A lot of people like to smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16, so I have to get them for both of us.
He was anticipating something bad.
You think it's wrong I'm buying a 15-year-old girl cigarettes? You think it's wrong I'm fucking her? I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it?
For fuck's sake.
I'd like to torpedo this gig with some very unpleasant jokes that will offend and upset you all. I often get asked, are you ever going to get married? I don't think I ever will get married. I mean, you can't get married at 16 without parental consent. And that's not going to happen. They still think she's dead. That's an unfortunate reaction, because that's only there to warm you up for this one.
Oh god.
Did you all read that story about the girl that was kidnapped and kept in squalid conditions for 18 years? Did you read that story? Was I the only one that read that story and thought, 18 years in squalid conditions? Have a tidy round. Make a house a home, you lazy bint. Say what you like about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They can work to a deadline.
Oh my... Oh
It's only
shit.
words, nothing bad's happened. It's not like I've drop-kicked a kitten into an orphan's face. Once, I did that once. And it was fucking funny, but you sort of had to be there. I think I've sorted out the credit crunch. I thought you'd be pleased. No, I genuinely, I think I've sorted out the credit crunch. You know what the problem is with the credit crunch, in layman's terms, okay? The trade, the turnover, the cycle of business isn't happening in the way it was because businesses and banks and countries have gone bust and no one trusts each other. So how are we going to repair this? How are we going to get things started again, get that virtuous circle up and running? I'll tell you what we do. We build a World Trade Center. I can see you sat there with your arms crossed thinking that's going to be a fucking big building. We're going to have 2 of them. I saw the chief of the New York City Police on the news. He said, we will never forget 9/11. I thought, what's your fucking home, not your phone number?
That's a fair point.
I often get asked, someone asked earlier, favourite joke or rudest joke. I got asked in Liverpool last year, someone said favourite pub joke. Someone shouted out at the end of the show. So I thought I'd end by telling you my favourite pub joke. It's quite a rude joke. I think you all knew it was going to be fairly rude. But I'll tell you, and then I'll tell you why I'm telling it. I got asked favourite pub joke in Liverpool, and so I said, I've told my favourite pub joke. What's the difference between football and rape? Girls don't like football. That is a textbook response, Glasgow. It's a laugh followed by a ooh. The interesting thing for me is that that's not two distinct groups of people. There's not one group laughing and another group going ooh. Those are the same people. That joke makes you a little bit schizophrenic. Because you don't choose what you laugh at. I'm sure many of you have been disgusted at what you've been laughing at this evening. But you don't choose what you laugh at. It's like a reflex. You just laugh. And then another bit of you kicks in and goes, what the fuck are you doing laughing at that? Ooh. So I told it in Liverpool. It got a laugh, and then a ooh, and then there was a pause, and a woman at the back went, I like football. Imagine that being your problem with that joke. She clearly had time to think, well, we all like it rough once in a while. He's got us there. But I also enjoy soccer. Now I'm taking a stand.
I have only recently just started watching Jimmy Carr, maybe the last few months, and I've got to say, I actually like his jokes, though I'm not going to lie. So, obviously, with his explanation at the end, I think it's accurate in a way. You do laugh at them because they're funny, but then there's also that little part of you that's like, okay, yes, it's a joke, there's nothing behind it, it's just a joke. But it is a bit, wow. Personally, I like this sense of humour, so that's that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you leave a follow, and I'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Goodbye.